Hello, and welcome back to the Bending the Bar podcast, where we will bend the minds with controversial topics in sports, talk about live breaking news, talk about life. As always, I'm your host, Ivan Rohn. Today, Mike will not be with us as he has family coming in to visit, because me and Mike both live down in Florida. Me and Mike also grew up in PA. You know, he grew up in, I believe, Selinsgrove, and I grew up in Johnstown. Shout out Johnstown. But today's episode is just going to be a quickie. We're going to talk about a couple things, preview the Arnold Sports Festival. It's going on in Columbus, Ohio. At the moment, it's actually going on right now. But just a lot of the amateur stuff is going on tonight. And then the real show kicks off tomorrow with like the strongman competition. You got Classic Physique starting up tomorrow and all that good stuff. So the MPC is having their Arnold Classic part 1 today. I believe it said 12 to 8. And then the final part will be from 10 to 4 tomorrow, I believe. The Classic Physique prejudging will start Friday at, I think, 12. Classic Physique prejudging will be at 12 to 2. Now, let me tell you, the Classic Physique lineup this year is absolutely just crazy. So last year in the Mr. Olympia, Chris Bumstead won. And then Terrence Ruffin came in second. And then Breon. And then Urs. And I think Ramon. Yeah. So this year, the 2, 3, 4, and 5 competitors will be lining up at the Arnold this year. I'll give you the whole entire list. I believe it's only 9 guys because we had some drop out due to COVID-related issues, which, you know, kind of sucks. But the expo is back first time in 2 years due to COVID. But this is the list of the competitors for the Classic Physique division. So you got Breon Ansley. Breon Ansley, he had won in 2018. He also won at the Olympia in 2018, previous to the three-peat by the king himself, Mr. Bumstead. Michael DeBull, he's a pretty solid guy. Urs, he goes by Miracle Bear on Instagram. That's how you guys can look him up if you really don't know. Peter Menard, Terrence Ruffin. Terrence Ruffin, personally, is my favorite poser to watch. I think that he's the favorite. He's my favorite in this competition. You got Ramon from Brazil. He's going to do good. Darwin Uribe, Lenny Wicks, and Devine Wilson. If I'm doing placings in my head, you know, Terrence Ruffin did win last year. So I'm going to have to give it to Terrence again just because Terrence's shape is just absolutely phenomenal. If Terrence was, you know, Chris's size, Urz's size, he is looking at closing the gap from Chris Bumstead. But yeah, no, he's definitely my favorite. They're going to do the finals for that later in the day, Friday. And then the open competition, which, news for the open, they increased the prize for the open competition from $135,000 to, Jay Cutler mentioned, over $200,000. So that's kind of absolutely ridiculous. Like, you think about it, last year that they had increased the Classic Physique prize from $7,000 to $60,000. The open division, Brandon Curry, who would place second place in the Olympia last year, he is the favorite to win the Arnold this year. And I believe, you know, that's correct to say, definitely. He's, as long as he comes in conditioned, I feel like he has a good shot. You know, he's a pretty good poser. I feel like he's going to do very, very well in that aspect. Yeah, you got to think of it like this. If he's only losing to Big Ramy and Big Ramy's not competing, then it's going to be the Brandon Curry show. That's for sure. The competitors for the Open, my favorite to win, I believe, is going to be Brandon Curry. William Bonac, crazy guy from the Netherlands. Max Charles, Samson, Regan Grimes. See, Regan's not big enough yet, I believe, for the Open class. I mean, he did compete at the O. As of recent years, he's really kind of transitioned and tried to put on a shit ton of size. When I mean a shit ton of size, he's really increased some weight. Brett Wilkin, Justin Rodriguez, Fabio, Cedric McMillan. Yeah, I'm thinking, this is my thought, Brandon Curry, William Bonac, Wilkins, and from there, I think it's all up for grabs. There's not really anyone who's really blown it away. right out of the water. I'd like to say I want Regan up there, but I don't feel big enough. And just not when I mean big. I mean he's huge, but like just overall muscular maturity, like he's just a young guy. Nick Walker will not be competing this year, just so you guys know. Nick Walker won it last year. Nick Walker's taking time to get ready for the O because Nick Walker is full steam ahead. Get off the tracks. The train is coming through. He wants to be the Mr. Olympia. And rightfully so. I think that within the next 3 years, he will be taking that title 100%. I know Ian Valère is not competing this year. Disappointed to hear that. I like watching Ian. I personally do. He's one of my favorite open class competitors. But we'll see Ian at the O. You know you will. This weekend, they're also introducing the wellness division. Wellness division only a couple years old in bodybuilding, but it's going to be a riot. We got Sunny Andrews. This is for Wellness International, which is a women's division, if you did not know. Yarishna, Angela Borges, Devin Gambray, Barbara Caesar, Julia Shetera, Casey DeLong, Cassandra Gillies, Isabella Nunez, and Lorenga Ragusa. My favorite, Yarishna. I think Yarishna placed fourth at the Olympia last year. She said she didn't peak well, but I've been checking out her recent updates, and she's looking pretty good. Same with Sunny Andrews. That's going to be a close. I think that's the 1 and 2 spot, if I'm being 100% honest. Yeah, hopefully. I don't know. I like Yarishna personally. She's kind of had a crazy story. Just her coming up. Just young with phenomenal genetics. She can't even train her upper body because of how just much it will expand. She literally just does legs all the time. Yeah, so that's all I want to talk about for the Arnold Sports Festival going on. Life, what's going on in life right now? Actually, me and my roommate had just put on our 60-day notice to bounce out of the apartment we're at currently due to financial reasons, meaning we just want to save money. Not that we can't afford it. We're not broke or anything, but, we're looking to move in with Mike and one of our other buddies, producer Blake. You guys know who that is. So we're trying to look at a house for 4, save money. So right now I'd be paying rent. It'd be like almost cut in half, which is kind of nice. Apply to a house, 4-bedroom house. Blake needs to get his head out of his ass, to say the least. And we'll be living pretty solid. But if you haven't already, go check out All American Roughneck. They just dropped a banger drop. They got the functional and fuckable shorts and t-shirts, which I find absolutely hysterical. Seth Feroci, 50% vegan, all that good stuff. That's an inside joke, by the way. He's not crazy. But yeah, no, he just dropped that line. I doubt, honestly, he dropped it a couple hours. I doubt it's still open because that's how much their stuff sells out. If you have not already, go check out Axe and Sledge Supplements and go use my promo code ARONE10 to save 10% off. Help your boy and let me hook you guys up with some good subs because they truthfully, been around the block, tried a wide variety of supplements in my day. When I mean my day, I mean I've crammed as much brands and different types of everything in the past 2 years that you can possibly imagine. No, that's not a joke either. I have a serious addiction. Someone help me. Go use my promo code. Help me out. Help yourself out. Go get big. Go get in the gym. Enjoy life. Eat steaks, lift weights, and take hot girls on dates. Until next time, I'm out.